I've actually come to a proper dog show today. I thought it would just be like a handful of people. I thought it'd be like dog training or something. And there's like 1 million people here. You wouldn't believe how many there are. And I actually got here quite early and it's absolutely packed. It's a whole rugby club. Oh, Lola looks being terrified. Look at her. Look how many dogs there are, Lola. Absolutely terrifying. I'll just show you around. So there's Lola. There's all those cars there and there's more, all those cars coming in. Because like 45 minutes before the start. Then there's all those camper vans, caravans. There's millions of people over there. There's lots of like different arenas and things. I'm gonna have to go work out what's going on. And then there's all these people. There's even people in tents over here. Look at them. Bit scary for me. I had to come back to the camper van and find a safety pin. So you get a number like this. And you're meant to have a ring clip, which is a way of clipping the number onto you. So, well, I can just use the safety pin. And there's lots of rings, and all the rings run at the same time, whereas I thought it would be like at a horse show. You only have like 2 or 3 rings, and they run in order. So that's why you can actually enter 3 classes and finish by 11 o'clock. So anyway, I'm going to have a look. Everyone's complaining there's no netting. So apparently some of the dogs run off because you're off lead. But none of the arenas have any netting. None of the rings, they're called rings. Okay, but I'm going to go have a look now and watch some people. So there's like a running order. So there's 5 people who get chosen to go first. But fortunately, I'm allowed to watch and see how they're getting on. So I can work out what to do. So this is the rally. Start, call, run forward, sit down, turn left. And I think they're doing bending. I think they bend up to those cones and down again. Dog turns around here. And then, oh, they're slow walking, it's slow walking. And then, go around there. I don't know what she's doing now. I think it's a turn. Oh no, dog comes to the front of you. Go to the side. And it's finished, I think. I was quite pleased with this camper van dog fence. Look at that. I might do one of those one day. Loads of people have them. And then they have them like this one here. Have them with shade. And that one there has got one there with shade. It's quite clever, isn't it? Keeping your dogs in. We had a few problems in dog training. I thought Lola was quite good. She's quite focused on me. But first thing I had to do was playing with the ball. And they said she wasn't really interacting with me enough. She was just catching ball. And they said what I should have done was, because she doesn't really like toys, they said I should have run around the ring a bit and then she'd chase me. But it has to be a game which leads to heel work. So I didn't know that. And then the next thing, oh, she touched my hand. She always touches my hand, actually. So I need to keep my hand absolutely like stuck to my leg, not like floating around, or put it in my pocket. And then so you lose marks when you touch your dog, and that's something I always do, always touching the dog. And then she comes to my hand because you know you often have food in your hand, so you have to not have your hand too close to her. And then yeah, she didn't sit square either, which is something she often does. Then in the second class, yeah, so that class, the first class I did was introductory. I'm not sure if this is right. I did introductory and pre-beginners. No, I don't know. Anyway, the first one, you play with your dog, then you do walk to heel on the lead, and then you do novice recall with a finish. So the introductory class consists of playing with your dog for 30 seconds. So some people play with one of those tuggy toys. Then the second thing is walking with your dog on a lead, walking to heel, and it also includes a sit command at the end, and you have to change direction. Then the third thing you do is a novice recall. So you leave your dog in the sit position and you walk to the other side of the ring. Then you have to wait quite a few seconds actually. Then you call your dog to the front, and then you call your dog round to the side to present. So that's the introductory class. So the second class, you're on the lead, walk to heel on the lead, then you do walk to heel off the lead, then you do a recall. So anyway, the second class, what went wrong was I didn't walk in a straight line, and you've got to do the corners like you're a soldier or something. You've got to stop and then turn, and I didn't know that. Anyway, I should have known that. I should have watched more people. I watched quite a few for the first class. I didn't watch many for the second class, so I didn't get the hang about the way I walk. So basically, because I didn't walk in a straight line, that was where she lost most of the marks. And then also, yeah, she needs to sit square. But it wasn't too bad, actually. I think I've learned loads and loads of stuff. And you actually have to do it. You can't just watch people, because you go in, you do it, and then the judge tells you there and then what you need to work on. So it's really worth coming. So I'm going to go back in a bit and watch and see what's happening. I'm just having a rest in the camper van. Lola's worn out. Look at her. Look. Oh no, are you tired? Yeah. The pre-beginners class is the other one which I did. So you do on lead heel work, and this is the bit where is that the bit? Yeah, that was the bit that was in straight lines. Then you do the novice recall again, where you leave your dog sitting, you walk to the other side of the ring, and then you call your dog to the front, then you call your dog round to the side to the finish. Then the third thing is where you do off lead heel work, but you have loads of different commands. So your dog has to, well, that might have that wrong actually. I'm not sure if it's on lead or off lead, where you have to do listen to these commands and change directions, and where you have to pretend you're walking on a white line, so you're like completely straight corners and things. So there's that class. Then there's a third class called beginners, which includes retrieve, but when the dog brings the item back to you, he's got to hold the item in his mouth until you give a command. Then the dog gives you the item. So I haven't actually got the hang of the dog handing the item over to me in that way. There's also a fourth class. So there's 4 classes you can do if you're just starting dog obedience. The fourth one is the good citizens class, which to me seemed to be like if you were like a bronze level test, but if you were doing it very confidently. So you have your dog walking to heel on a circle, you open a gate, you examine the dog. Yeah, there's more to it than that. I just had a bit of a watch. But basically, there's 4 things I need to teach my dog: to sit straight, to retrieve and hold the item, give me the item, and I need to learn to walk in a straight line, to do the turns with heel work. So those are 4 things I'm going to work on, and then I'll have a go at another dog show. Big excitement for me. I've actually come 5th. That was in the first class I did, which the second class I would have actually done better than 5th if I had actually walked in a straight line. So when you walk, when you do a corner, you have to stop and then turn on a right angle, which I didn't know. So I've never done it before. So anyway, that's okay. Sounds a bit sad, but I'm quite pleased to go reset. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope you've learned something. I mean, I've learned loads today. It is quite scary, but people have been really friendly and helpful. And I'm going home because it's hot. Came in the camper van because it's a bit cooler, but I think that's fine. I've got loads of things to work on, I need to do getting her to sit square, and the judge said if I get her to sit square by making her present in front of me rather than making her sit at the side. So that's a really good tip. And then not using the ball when I'm playing by dog chasing me around the arena. I can easily do that. And then keeping my hand in my pocket. So there's loads of things I can work on. So anyway, it's a good day out, and I might go and have another go at one of these shows. So thank you for watching, everyone. Thanks for watching. I'm just a beginner with all this dog training, but I'm just explaining to you my progress and how I get on. Obviously I'm not an expert, but you might learn something from my experiences of attempting to go to dog shows. Thanks for watching. Bye.